Yeah, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It is the Pod About It crew. We are back with my favorite guest. I see you over there, baby Nova. I see you over there, baby girl. Guys, we are here to have a lot of fun, man. You guys know who I am already. I am Mike Andrews, 83 on Twitter. Beneath me is my man G. Lane on Twitter. What up?
What up?
And then above him and next to me to my side is my man Duck. He is
Quack,
not
quack.
putting his Twitter name on there, so I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. Maybe he don't want y'all to follow him. I don't know, but
It's
that's what it
confusing.
is. No,
I said I just think it's confusing. You know, if y'all are
I
calling me
got you.
Duck and then the Twitter handle's up there, I don't mind them having it.
Okay, I get that. I get that. I can understand that. The sounds are off, right? There's nothing still. There's no applause still going like last time.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're good.
So with this new setup I have, for whatever reason, I can no longer hear my background music and sounds. So it drives me crazy. It absolutely drives me crazy. So
Rich people.
um, so how y'all doing? Let's go ahead and get the show started because I'm not, it's cool.
Oh man, I'm good. Like I said, backstage. Tomorrow I'm going to the doctor to find out what's going on with my back. Earlier this year, I did something to it, so they put me on light duty for 6 weeks. This week, I don't know what I did to aggravate it. I got pain shooting from my lower right back down into my leg, my thigh area. So it's probably some sciatic pain. A coworker of mine say maybe I should try chiropractic. I'll find out tomorrow what my doctor want to do. So that's pretty much what I'm going. What's going on right now? I'm taking it easy this week.
Have you ever used a TINS unit?
A what?
A TINS unit?
What is that?
It's like the little. It's like the little pads you put on your back and it's like a shock therapy.
Oh no. But that made me think of something else when you said TENS unit. I thought it was the thing that you lay against and you flip upside down. I can't remember the name of it.
Nah, I've seen those too, but the TINS unit works wonders. Like I thought like I needed a back replacement. I was hurting for days in a row. And I put that joint on, and I guess it just released all the tension in my muscle, which was affecting the nerves around and my spine and everything. And that joint, like, oh my goodness.
I
I
mean,
got one if you want to try that.
I do have a heating pad. Actually, I should have it on right now while we're recording.
I ain't say nothing about a heating pad. Said
No,
nothing about a
it
heating pad.
works too. But what you're saying probably works as well. Is that something you can get over the counter, or you got to get it
Yeah. You can go on
prescribed?
Amazon and get one for like $20.
Okay, I think I've seen those.
Yeah. Yeah. Duck, what's going on with you, man? How you been?
Good, chilling, same old, same old. Kicking it with the baby. She took a tumble yesterday. I think she blamed it on me and knocked my phone and made it do the same thing. So, other than that, been chilling. What you been up to, sir?
I like that she was quick with the clap back. Oh, you got me? Watch this. I'm going to get you.
I think
I
she was
can't make you
mad at
fall,
how
but I
much
can
I
make your phone
laughed
fall.
at it. I think it would have been good if I didn't laugh at her so much after she stopped crying. But I think that's why she did it. My
I don't blame her.
phone bounced down the steps the same way she bounced down the steps.
Dang.
I really think she did it on purpose.
You should stop incriminating yourself at this point. These are just
Right?
jokes, guys. We got to come up with like a disclaimer at the beginning of a podcast saying that we're just joking.
Nah,
You
if
know?
they've been watching this long, then they know we're full of jokes.
Yeah. Well, I'm well, guys. Just ready to get into our episode here, man. I'm about to turn my fan on because it's a little hot. I just took my hair out before the show. So if y'all see me like playing with my hair a lot, it's because I literally just took it out. I don't have nothing to tie it back with or nothing. So forgive me if I'm doing a lot of face touching and whatnot. But it is what it is. So G,
Yep.
I heard you had something you wanted to share, man. What's up? What's going on?
Oh man, just a little something, man. You know.
Oh, fancy. Who you calling rich? Golly.
Fresh in the mail today, some loafers, some blue loafers. So Duck, when you get married, so I can get fly, man. Me and the wife, you trying to show up.
No rush. No rush. I might wait till this one here is fully grown before I actually start the next set of family. So that's what I've been thinking lately.
But no, I've been especially since now, getting invited to all these events. I have no dress shoes, no dress clothes, no dress anything. So I was like, you know what? At least let me start with the shoes. I got the three, most basic. I got blue, brown, black. Those pretty much go with anything. Now I just got to get the dress pants and the shirts together. So I got an event to go to next week. Your cousin's daughter's Sweet 16, Mike. 15, Sweet 15. So yeah, bought something for that. And then
All right,
next month I got
hold on. Don't hold on. Time out.
I have no idea. Is it a shared cousin?
No.
No.
Jamil.
Oh no, yeah, Jamil's his cousin.
Oh, it is?
It's on my mom's side, yeah.
I thought that. I don't know why I thought that was
the only Jamil cousin I got is on my dad's side. I don't know a Jamil.
You just don't know him. Jamil, you remember Angie?
By marriage.
Huh?
Well, anyway.
Yeah. And Mike and my wife are related by marriage because their cousins married each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
G found. Oh, I can't say what.
Yeah, and plus my wife's in earshot, so.
Oh, that's all the more reason.
I have no idea what you're about to say, but whatever it is, don't have me sleeping on the couch.
That's all the more reason you should say it.
Nah, I'm gonna let him live this time. Damn, what was I about to say?
I said,
other than
your cousin's married.
Oh, yeah. There's no such thing as a Sweet 15. It's a Sweet 16 or a quinceañera. So you got to tell me which one you're going to.
Quinceañera.
Okay. All right.
I couldn't remember.
You just made up a whole new party.
I was just combining them together because I kept forgetting if it's a Sweet 16 or a quinceañera. So I was like, F it. Meet in the middle. Sweet 15.
So ignorant.
A Sweet Señora.
So ignorant.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Look, let's get to some of the topics, man. How do y'all want to do this? Y'all want to start with current stuff? Y'all want to go over some of the
get to what you didn't get a chance to on Monday.
All right. Well, tell me, both of y'all, tell me like your favorite artist. Like if there was one artist that you just love, like who would it be? Or maybe it's a group. I don't know.
I don't have a favorite artist anymore. Yeah, I don't even really listen to rap and stuff anymore. So I don't really have a favorite artist, to be honest.
Okay. Way to not answer the question.
I will say the artist that I was heavily into when I would say Wale.
I mean, it could be a gospel art. It don't have to be hip hop or rap. I just want to know like somebody's work you really appreciate. Like, how about tell me like someone you think it might be the best artist? Like you could say Michael Jackson or the Beatles. Like just someone like you hold in high regard.
Well, I'll just go with someone I hold in high regard as J. Cole because I don't have a favorite outright. But
yeah, like there's certain artists I hold in high regard. Jay to be one of them. J. Cole, Kendrick. Yeah, Wayne.
There's no artist that like if they drop something, you're gonna go buy it, no matter, even if you think it's gonna be bad, you're just gonna go get it. Y'all don't have
not
y'all
anymore.
Don't...
I'm not on that level anymore. Like
no.
What about like a movie franchise?
I'm a movie head, so I could see me like I most recently went to see the latest Mission Impossible movie, so I was there for that. There's some franchises that are good, and there's some you follow the actors, and some you just follow the franchise. So I've seen all the Fast and Furious movies. I was in the movies for that, me and my family.
So there you go. Like there you go. So it's like if they come out with another Fast and Furious, I'ma go. They all been bad. They've been getting worse and worse and worse, but I'ma go. Right?
Yeah. At this point, I'm in it, so might as well stick it out.
I was that way with Pirates of the Caribbean. I used to be that way with the Saw series until they started dropping them like every year. But
when they're coming out with another one,
3 or 4, I was watching all those. I will say because I was late to it. But if they ever put another one out, The Purge, I'll probably go see a Purge movie in theaters.
Yeah, I will see a Purge movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this. If they made a movie of one of the ones that you were like, I'm gonna go see it, even though I don't have high expectations. Like for me, Bad Boys, right? I, the first Bad Boys is top 5 movie for me. I will watch every single one of them when they come out, but my expectations are low. They just been getting worse and worse and worse, right? Like you said, there's a actor or actress that you're gonna go and support. Whoever it is, think about whoever it is, whatever the franchise is, whatever the album is. They create one. They create one, a new movie or a new album, whatever it is, and you are the only person in the entire world that gets to experience it. Not only are you the only person that gets to experience it, they're going to sign over the rights for reuse and all that to you. It is strictly yours. Nobody else can see it without your permission. How much are you willing to pay for that kind of experience? You own everything.
Pay for it. I
Mm.
thought you were going to ask me what it would take for me to sell those rights, or if I were going to
Yeah.
to the world for the rest of the world, share it with the rest of the world. I thought you were going there.
See,
I hadn't even thought about me trying to acquire it and what that would cost. So basically, I got an early screener, a solo early screener, and now it's like, yeah, you can buy this right now, and nobody else will ever see it unless you want them to. I don't know. That's a good question.
You're paying now. Pretend money is no object, by the way. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, oh well, I'd only do $40 because like the artist is there. You get to like let's say it's a screening, like he said. You are there with the whole cast, the whole crew. But they've already seen it, so they don't have to watch it with you, right? Like they know what they put into it already. You get to watch this, and then it leaves in a secure case with you with all the paperwork for it. What are you paying for that kind of experience? What are you willing?
See, I'm looking at it as a business aspect, not a fan aspect. I'm thinking of a franchise that or artist whose catalog is extensive, same way franchise that's extensive that people would pay to see it regardless. Oh,
How do I put a number on this? I'm trying to think because they're going to want more than what they would expect to make at
yeah,
the box office previous. So they're going to want to make their money back, however much it costs to make it. They're going to want at least what they would make, releasing to the public, but if not more. Like, if the public's not going to see this, it's got to be worth all their while. So they're going to want more than what they would make. And then you're saying that it's like, the price goes up if it's actually a franchise and not like a one-off movie because the rest of the world is anticipating it as well. So, I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
$500 million. I don't. That's too much. 500 million.
You said no.
No,
I mean,
because I think
cool.
Taylor Swift's catalog went for like 360 million or something like that.
But that's an entire catalog. This is one album or just one movie. You don't get the rights to the whole franchise.
Guys,
this is recalibrate.
This is
an $250 million
album or movie.
I'll do 250 million.
I would think for me maybe 100 million. That's my first thought before Duck even threw a number out there.
All right. I like that y'all are thinking big because y'all are thinking movies. Now, transition to music. What would you pay for a one-of-one album?
Remember when Wu-Tang's album was 101? I think they sold it for $1 million?
That's exactly what I'm about to talk about. That's exactly it. Once Upon a Time in Shaolin sold in 2015. Duck, have you heard about this before?
Nah, this is new to me.
2015, Wu-Tang created an album. It was a 110 minutes and 12 seconds long. It took them 7 years to record this album because they were just taking one part from here, one part from there, put it all together and everything. All right. When it sold as the only physical copy ever created, no ability to download or stream it digitally. So, and you had to buy it directly from them. This was not from, Warner Brothers or MGM or anybody like that. It was directly from them. And it's the most expensive album ever sold.
See, I never really looked into it. Is it a A new album, or is it like compilations of old albums?
All unreleased music. It was a new album.
Okay, yeah, because artists do have a lot of unreleased music. So okay, how much did it sell for again?
That's what I wanted y'all to guess.
I know it sold for I think a million in the millions. I don't remember the exact number. I would say 5 million.
Duck, you want to take a guess?
I have no idea. I have no
So
clue. I don't think it
the
got over 10 million. I will say that.
all right. So the first time it sold, it was for $2 million. So right on the head there, Duck. Right, but G is also kind of right. The person who bought it got into some legal trouble, and so they confiscated all of his possessions, including this, and they just auctioned it all off to pay his debts. And that re-auctioned and sold for $4 million. So altogether, this one album sold for $6 million.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I would do that.
Mm.
I
Mike,
way overpaid for my movie experience.
so Mike, we know that you're a big Joe Budden and DMX fan. Money is no object to you. If Budden or DMX, well, let's go with DMX because
I was
you
about
know.
to say, what would you pay for all of DMX's unreleased music?
And money is
That's
no
the
object. And now
so,
that he's dead, so he can't make or release anything else.
and that's kind of my problem, right? Because I knew his last album was gonna be bad. I still bought it. You could tell it wasn't finished. Like he didn't go through and master his vocals and all that stuff, which means that whatever's in his vault is gonna sound like that as well.
Mm.
But can I? Do I get to use it and profit off of it? Like,
You
am I
bought it.
reselling it?
What was
Because
well,
that's what
yeah,
the
because that's what
stipulation with
you
this was that you can't
originally
reuse it.
proposed. So yeah, it's yours. Nobody else could use it. If somebody, hey Mike, I'm gonna use this, as for a trailer, the song for a movie trailer or whatever, they got to come to you. So yeah,
I'd probably give him like I'd probably get I'd probably for all his unreleased music. Oh man, I'd probably do like 250,000 because I just don't think it's gonna be good. He's not a lyrical person. It's got to have the right beat to it and all that. Like you got to understand what DMX is. You know what I mean? Like so
yeah.
that's what makes it not work for me for him. Now Joe Budden, I would pay more for because he's got diss records that he's never released before. He's got songs with Slaughterhouse, songs with Eminem, like a whole bunch of stuff that I know exists that's never been released. So that I would probably pay 2 or 3 million for.
Really?
That's just the way my mind works. But I thought that was an interesting concept. Um, that's why I was trying to get y'all to figure out, who is it you like that maybe would do something like that. But let's keep it moving here. Um, G, you had a couple topics you want to get into one, and then I'll bring up something else.
Yeah, especially since we just all came down. When I say all, I mean like all of America, and even some of the U.S. territories just came down off of lottery fever. Shout out to the person in Florida that won the $1.58 billion. You lucky mofo. So it got me thinking because we've all been givers and receivers of this. We give lottery tickets or scratch offs for holidays or birthdays, or we receive them. So my question is, if someone gifted you one of the two, and it turns out that it's a winner, I'm not talking about no little prize like the max jackpot on that scratch off or lottery ticket. Would you gift them some of the winnings?
Can I tell you why this is funny?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why this is funny. So I've never done this before. I am sitting here. Wait,
Baby, he in the middle of scratching the scratch off ball.
wait, but I'm not just doing a scratch off. I'm doing $1 million scratch off. Okay. So the top prize is $1 million. But the reason why I think this is funny is because I said in my mind, I'm gonna do this on the camera and I'm gonna scratch. I want to know if I can hide whether or not I won anything, like if my face can hide anything. So that's why it's funny. And I was gonna ask you, do they know that I won?
Let's say it's one of those you do it right in front of them type of thing. Let's say it's a scratch off. You know, especially around the holidays and birthdays, you see it a lot. You decide to scratch it off, you know, moments after receiving it. And you just, you know, whatever your reaction is, you go ballistic, you run around, you scream, you whatever. So yeah, they know.
All right. I wouldn't believe it if I won a big one in front of somebody because I've seen all the fake ones.
Yeah.
So I would think it was a setup of some sort, and I would be like, man, whatever. Nah, you lying. I would probably rip it. They'd probably get mad at me. I would probably rip it and be like, man, this is fake. But when it's all said and done, when the smoke settles, if I did end up winning something, like if I did win like one of the big jackpots, I would probably just get them a nice gift next time it was my turn to reciprocate. I'm not giving them portions of the winnings though. Like
What?
if I hit for $1 million, what you want me to give you 500,000? Like no.
No,
Why would
no,
I?
not
No.
500. But bro, think about it. If it wasn't for them giving it to you, it would have never been, you know, if you would never even been in this position. You wouldn't gift them a little something? Just
I said I would get them a really nice gift next time.
no, for the
When it
no,
was
I was talking about from the proceeds. The question is, would you give them some of something, well, some of the winnings? Not I didn't say how much, you know, just like in church, hey, give what's on your heart. You're not giving that person nothing. Hey, baby, we're not giving Mike and Melissa no scratch off for their birthday or Christmas.
That's hate. Wow. All right, but you said it's the big one. So most of the like you can win up to $20,000 on some of them. You can, like I said, up to $1 million on some of them.
50,000. I've seen
Right.
50,000.
So I mean, probably I know me. Y'all know I'm a giver. I probably would end up giving it. I'm saying no, like on the show, but I would end up giving something. I definitely would end up giving something.
Oh yeah, I definitely would because again, without them, I wouldn't even came in contact with this ticket. So I definitely got to hit them with something, divine intervention, whatever you call it. Like, hey, you're the reason why I got this money. I'm gonna definitely bless you with some of it. Don't ask for half. Hey, I ask
How
you
much money is it?
whatever. Let's say whatever the max is. Let's say you get a scratch off for 50,000. You hit for 50,000.
Now, let's say you're doing a millionaire moneymaker and you hit for $1 million.
And how
Let's
many people are we talking about giving money to?
no, just one. Like
Oh,
I
just
gifted
one.
you. So the question was, if someone gifted you a winning scratch off or a lottery ticket for the max, would you give them some of the winnings? That person that gifted you it.
Maybe.
Not
It's a maybe. It depends on who they are to me. Like, because people give scratch offs away like as a just whatever around the holidays at work.
yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
one of them end up hitting the jackpot.
I don't even know you, bro. A coworker? Now, if it's a relative, I might break you off. You said it's $1 million?
No, like I said,
10,
whatever the
15.
max is for that card or ticket, you
Right.
won it.
I get it, but 50,000 versus $1 million is very different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
So
I was
answer it
still,
either way.
Say it again.
So answer it either way. You win $50,000 on the scratch off that your coworker just gave you.
I will give them $500.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So you
wait,
will
no,
give
I
him
said
one.
I said the coworker wasn't getting anything, but now you know what?
All right.
Yeah, no, I would do a blanket. I'd give $500. I'd give 500. No.
What if it was G?
$500 is the answer.
Oh,
$500 is the answer out of 50,000.
Hey, babe, add Duck to the list. No scratch offs for him for his birthday.
500 ain't enough for you, G?
I just gifted you
crazy.
$1 million. That's the most money anyone has
I
ever
said out of 50,000.
He said 50,000.
Still $50,000. I just gave you $50,000.
So that's what I was saying. Out of $1 million,
See?
I might break somebody off like 10,000.
And that right there is why I wouldn't want nobody to, because they feel like they gave it to me.
Nah, but
Like they did me a favor. And I'd be like, you know what, man?
And that's the other thing. Honestly, I might not say anything about winning. It's not like that's money I can retire off of. Like I'm
but
not leaving the job over $1 million. I'm definitely
but
not leaving
Right.
over 50,000.
no, I'm just playing. Whatever. Hey, look, I gave it to you as a hey. Hopefully, you get something, even if it's like a lower end price, whatever. What 5,000? If you decide to give me something cool, if not, then cool too. I'm glad I was able to be a blessing in your life. But in the back of my mind, if I'm really, really being real, I'm like, this nigga could have gave me something.
All right, now now I'm gonna flip it on you. You give them a ticket and they win something. Let's just say $500. They thank you so much, man. They hugging you and everything, and that's it. They don't give you nothing. Are you done giving that person gifts?
Nah, I'm like, hey, one of those lucked up and won. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's not so much about being done giving them gifts for me, so much as it would be, dang, I bought a winner. Should have just
Yeah,
scratched them off. Like that's
So a little buyer's remorse.
right.
yeah.
Or
I would
gifter's
definitely
remorse.
feel a little.
Gifter's remorse.
So, Duck,
Yeah,
real quick,
yeah,
you
gifter's
said you
remorse.
wouldn't. So what if you gifted a coworker a winning scratch off? Same thing. They hugged you, dapped you up, whole nine.
I wouldn't expect anything. It was a gift. I wouldn't expect anything.
Mike,
I'm right there. I wouldn't expect
be
anything.
real, but in the back of your mind, tell me the back of your mind thought.
I
No,
just
I
told
mean,
you my back of the mind thought would have been I probably should have kept it and just scratched them off. But I wouldn't expect anything.
right. And that's exactly where I am. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. I wouldn't expect anything. And I when I give people scratch offs, I don't even expect people to do them in front of me. So I would never even know they won anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't expect people to do them. I don't like. You hear me a scratch off, say here, do it. Now you just want to know if I won anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't
No, but
like that.
you've seen people, holiday parties and whatever, friends and family exchanging, and they'll go off to the side and scratch off, and oh no, this one was in the winner or whatever, that type of thing. But like, if I gift to somebody, which we do, we give my dad tickets, we give for some of her cousins tickets. If they ended up winning, I'm not gonna be all in the picture. Hey, can I get something? Like, congrats. If you throw something out, hey, cool, appreciate it. If not, then hey, I'm glad I was able to bless you, and I probably should have kept that ticket.
Yep.
Right. That's where I'm at. I probably should have kept it for myself. But I mean, if you buying a bunch of tickets, if you buying a roll of them or whatever, you don't know.
Yeah, but usually it's
Already.
like around holidays, it's the $1 scratch off. It's the holiday scratchers. It's a buck. The most you can win is what, $1,000?
I guess I don't know.
No, it depends on how much you spend on the scratch off. So a $3 scratch off, you can win up to $50,000. A
Dang.
$20 scratch off, you can win up to $1 million. So it depends on what you got. A
But
one
like I
dollar
said,
scratch off,
it's those holiday scratch off. Around Christmas time. Those are you can get those for like $1.
right? So a dollar one, I think you can win up to like 10 or 20,000.
Oh shoot. Okay, well, I slide
Yeah,
somebody 1,000, 500 or $1,000. Appreciate it.
I've heard of people hitting on them. I've hit like a couple $100 here or there before, but I've never hit like a full prize. Like the maximum joint.
Mm.
I've never done that before. So
Actually, you know what? That is a topic that I have written down. If you guys want to just jump into that same situation, what's the most you've ever won on a scratch off lottery ticket or casino?
oh, okay. So at the casino, I think I've hit for like 900 to 1,000 before, but I was really, really drunk and I don't remember. Actually, Duck, I think you were there. We were at Atlantic City.
Yeah, you did way better than me. I did good that night actually. I did good. I was up like 4 or 5 or 600, something like that.
What we
And
got playing?
we were there for a bachelor party, and we just played off of the bachelor. Like we just sat off of him down, on the table, and we were all up. Like
Well,
he was cleaning up, and we were all just cleaning up.
I remember,
What we got?
um, we kind of like the group thing was kind of over. I think this is the same time I was there with y'all. I know I was in Atlantic City. The group thing was kind of over. and I went and got like a slushy with alcohol in it, and it really, really messed me up. I don't know what was in that thing, but I was playing on a slot machine. I was really, really messed up. I was playing on a slot machine. I was sitting between two women. The machine just started making all kinds of noise.
Yes, I remember that because I was up. I came down like I was upstairs somewhere and walked down, and I found you at the slot machine, like right
Yes.
when you were winning. Yep.
So the machine was making mad noise. I don't remember what I hit for. I cashed out, but I take all my tickets with me and cash them out later. And I scanned it, and it was like $900 or something like that, maybe a little more than that. It was one of multiple tickets I had, so I wasn't even sober enough to remember winning it. It
Dang.
was just, you know, and I think I kept playing for a little bit too, so I probably won more than that. That was just what was left on the ticket. And the most I ever won on the scratch off, I think, was like 250. I think I won 250. No, 500. I know I did one. You know how they like most of them are like, all right, here your lucky numbers up here, and then you
Yeah.
gotta like scratch off underneath to see if your numbers match, you win the prize. Every one of my numbers matched. Oh wait, I took a picture of it. Took a picture
Oh,
of it.
bro,
Let me
when you
see.
said, "Oh," I thought you hit the millie right there on the spot.
No, 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 no. And that's the thing. Like every single number matched, but it wasn't. I got a picture of it. Hold on. I can actually show y'all the ticket.
I was about to say
Matter of fact, I'm gonna,
I don't think I've ever won anything off a scratch off, but I also don't play them that often. Lottery I used to play regularly. I've won like 50, $60, something like that, playing the lottery.
I know you said you was at the casino and you were up. Do you remember how much you won?
It was like 5 or 6. That was the same night that Mike hit the slots. But that was I most of my damage came on the the blackjack table. Like I said, we all sat down and played off of the bachelor. So we were all up. He
Uh,
the bachelor was up big by the time we left that blackjack table.
do you remember how much?
It was over 1,600. I think it
Oh,
was like
okay.
it was pushing 2,000. He was up big. He was up real big.
My numbers don't come nowhere near your guys' winning. The most I ever won on the lottery. Well, me and my group, we did a lotto pool. I think we won $12. The most I ever won on lottery was $12. The most I ever won on a scratch off, like $2. I spent $2, got my $2 back, went to the store, bought another one. It was a loser. It was a dud. Casino, it was more so my wife. We won $75 when we were at the casino earlier this year on our honeymoon. We put in, I think we was playing like the quarter machines. Pop one of them in, got $75.
I remember the first time I went to a casino, I was up. I was up close to $200, and I remember thinking, "Yo, once I'm up 200, I'm walking on." I was on one of the electronic roulette machines, and I
Mm.
was like, "Once I hit 200, I'm out." And then the number started dropping. I was like, "Ah," but I'm still close. So I fell into that classic trap that they tell you
Yep.
to walk away. I ended up down like $80 by the time I left.
We went in there with 20 apiece. We said, yo, once this 40 is gone, that's it. So I think we might have had $10 left when she put that quarter in at 175. She hit cash out on that ticket and she's like, we're gonna play the rest of this 10. And we cashed that 75 out, was out. So for 40, we got 75.
See, and I went to Vegas once, and I didn't budget to bring gambling money, so I ended up gambling 100 that I lost very quickly, and that was it for the whole trip. Because what happened was I had planned like three or four straight trips. I think literally within a matter of like maybe 8 weeks, I hit Chicago, Colorado, Vegas, and then Atlanta in a matter of like 8 or 9 weeks, something like that. So
all right. I got it here. It was a $500 ticket. It wasn't a scratch off. It was an instant game. So it's like a scratch off, but it's already scratched. You can actually get it out the same machine that um you
Was it
get
the
your
ones that you were getting from Acme or ShotRite?
you get it, yeah, anywhere you buy a regular lottery, like a Mega Million or Powerball, there's these instant games, and basically you buy it and you just scan it. So this one was for $500. So every number, like you see, it says 8, 19, 8, 20. Like every number was a win
Mm.
on the whole ticket. You see it?
Yeah.
And then if it's got that plus symbol next to it, it doubles that amount. So this was a $500 ticket. Plus I got $20 up there in the bonus also.
I was with you last year. You wanted something
That's what's up.
when we were at the shop, right, or Acme or whatever it was, and you wanted a couple dollars off it. But another follow up question too, same thing. What's the most you ever spent on scratch off or lottery ticket or at the casino? One wop, not collective. Just hey, we went to the 7-Eleven. I spent $80 on the scratch off. That kind of thing.
On an individual scratch off or
And
cumulative?
whichever one.
Well, I've
Casino,
purchased a
scratch
50.
off,
I've purchased a
lottery.
$50 scratch off before. I've
I'll go to
purchased two $50 scratch offs before. Um, Usually I don't go higher than 10 though, but I have spent probably 200, $300 at the machine because like out here you can just tap it and add it to cart, add it to cart, add it to cart, and then I'll just pay for it like that.
Damn.
The most I've taken with me to a casino was probably like $1,200 because usually I go like with my wife, so you get some money, I get some money. I make sure it's even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So $600 each. I think that's the most I ever took with me.
Woo, big baller.
Yeah,
Done.
I think the Vegas trip with the $100 was probably the one. Now that was not one bet, but that was probably I don't know what my one biggest bet was, but probably that 100.
Again, for me, I think we spent like $30. Again, this was a collective group for the lottery pool, so probably like over $30 for the lottery. The most I ever spent on a scratch off, maybe $5. And casino, like I said, me and my wife took 20 apiece, walked out with 75. So
You still got to go at 8.
uh not really, because my boy never hit me back about jumping online, so we can keep it going.
Did I show y'all the girl running last week on Monday? The girl racing.
No.
Oh, this is gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna share this because I wanted to do this last week so bad. I'm so happy I didn't show y'all this. This is gonna be great. All right, so y'all know how they got like the Olympics and stuff, like people be
Oh, was it
running
the
and
girl that had no business being in the
yes,
race?
the Ministry of Youth and Sport put his niece in the
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yes, you
put
sent
his
that to
niece.
the guy. You sent that to the guys group, I think. I know I saw it.
No, but I saw
What'd
that
you say,
on
That
Doc?
joint was funny.
Twitter.
Share that for the people.
Yeah,
That was funny.
this joint was all over Twitter, bro. This junk had me dying, bro. He put his niece in the race to represent, bro. Shit.
That you should have known something right then and there, y'all. Just look at her compared to everybody else.
Oh, oh my god!
There was
You know
telltale
how
signs
mad
right there.
she got jean shorts on, bro. What like this? Put my hands like this
I'm mad they
right
let
here.
her. I'm mad they let her run. Like I don't care that somebody put her like officials should have been like, "Yo, she's not prepared for this.
Right?
The gear ain't
Before
right."
the race starts. Before the race starts. Have y'all seen this already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, I saw it on Twitter.
Oh my god, yo! I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I didn't
When I
believe it. I
first
didn't think it
watched
was
this,
a real race.
Me either.
when I first watched it, I didn't think it was real. No, I'm sorry. When I first saw the because like on Twitter it like auto plays the video on the timeline without you clicking it.
Yeah.
So then I was like, let me go back and see why they put that up there. I've been watching a lot of the track and field stuff, bro. I wanted her to win so bad. I was like, yo, if she come out here and
You
smoke
thought
them,
she was making a
like,
comeback?
I
Oh,
thought it was an
before it
underdog
starts.
story
Before it
when I
starts.
first saw it. That's what I thought.
bro, the rest of these racers are pissed.
Like I thought right there, I was like, "Oh, she about to smoke them."
My issue, yo, I almost want you to run it back. I want to look at the timer and see how long it took her. Did she keep up for even a second? Was it a full second
No, Duck.
out the block? Did
They-
she?
Like, why did she even like? Like,
Ooh.
even if your aunt did put you up to it, like, why would you?
Yo, she ran track in middle school, and she really felt like, oh, I still
Bro,
got it. Put me out
she
there.
might be pregnant, bro.
Oh,
Duck,
I thought
I
it was a
want you to
Daredevil.
see. I want you to count the steps the other racers take before she gets to her third step. This was like Melissa racing Derek.
Oh,
Yo, this joint had me dying, man. I was laughing so hard watching this video. I could not believe this was real.
Like I said, I thought it was
And
like
they
an
edit.
underdog story because you always see them,
Look,
somebody
look, 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 look,
behind,
bro.
gone, walked away.
you know
Bro,
what's
the
bad?
races were on.
This green one, the second to last, can't even feel good about not coming in last place. Like
Right?
this,
Nope.
Like
And
even the
look at
one
the
that
skip. Look,
finished
look, look. The
the
skip, the
second
victory
before
skip.
last.
oh,
Look at the victory skip. Body that shit. Body that shit.
Boss.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. What's going on,
He got
everybody in the
relieved of
chat,
his
man?
duties real quick. Like, what is going on?
what's up,
Yo,
bro?
what's good?
Yo, the stuff that come across my timeline, man, it always has me
Oh my
dying, bro.
god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They definitely need to be relieved of their duties.
One of my friends recently went viral. Y'all see the Costco lady on the timeline?
Um,
Nah, I haven't.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen again, and we're gonna do an experiment together. Let's see if it still works. If you search on Twitter, Costco lady,
it sounds
her, her,
familiar.
she was popping up. Now the thing is, oh, what I just do? Uh-oh. Here we
Don't
go.
show us your porn stash.
No, 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 no. Chill. All right. So the thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold on. Let's see if it works. Costco lady. Let's see if she still pops up. That is not it. None of this is it. Oh, whoa.
Oh, oh,
All
oh.
right, hold on. Let's do Costco body shame.
Why is it like?
Oh, no, that was Target.
Here
I
it is
thought,
right here.
Inappropriate for work.
Oh, I seen
Dress
this.
code
Yeah.
is a polo and dress pants for jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately. However, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape. I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes. I don't appreciate being body shamed. I'm being body shamed. They don't know what I went through in my life and the trauma that I went through to have to deal with being body shamed at work. All I want to do is work. And I'm not being dramatic, but you pulled me away from doing my job to tell me that I have the wrong type of body to wear the clothes that I'm wearing. I have on regular dress pants. And your excuse was the men in the tire shop and the boys keep stopping and looking at me. That's not my fault. You don't know the type of hell.
All right. All right.
I had never
So,
seen that second part.
oh, did you want me to let it finish?
No, I'm good. I don't. I don't. If I'm
So,
being completely honest, I don't care about her. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. What she's been through, like it is what it is. Like you live with who you
yeah.
are. I get it. Like I don't need to hear all that. So
so that's my homegirl Aisha from Hamilton. Well, she lives in Trenton now.
oh, that's a
But
local Costco.
yes,
So that's the one that
Yo,
West Windsor
that
then.
changes things. I might need to hear this. I need to. What's her what's her DM?
That's the West Windsor one, bro. You better slide in there. You like, hey,
wait,
you
so
still work
I
here?
thought that was somewhere in like the Midwest.
I ever tell y'all the story about when my cousin tried to stab me over a girl?
Nope.
Nope.
My cousin, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know how well he's doing. He went through some mental stuff in the last couple years.
Oh,
So,
that cousin.
huh? Yeah,
That cousin.
yeah.
Okay.
So when we were young and I was going over there to hang out with them on the weekends in the summers and like spending the summers, it's the same cousin that I won the $1 million toothbrush with.
I don't know the cousin, but I remember the $1 million
But you
toothbrush
remember
story.
that story. So we used to like we came up together. Well, her and her family had just moved in around the corner where he lived, and we made it a point to walk our dogs over there, try to get in with them, you know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. Because she was bad. So
Obviously.
one day we convinced her to come with us and some of our female cousins to the mall. But now think about how long ago this was. We were in a station wagon where the third row faced the back window.
Mm-hmm.
So you were
That
back to
was,
back with the
yeah.
people behind you.
Yep.
So on the way there, he sat next to her in the back seat because it's competition time now. Like we got to see, you know what I mean? Who could get her attention? On the way back, I sat behind her, but she was like holding my hand over the chair and everything. You know, we young, like, oh, she
Yeah.
like me, like I'm in there. So then he saw it. She wasn't giving him no play. He got mad at me. When we got back to his house, he goes upstairs to his room, slams the door. Mike, I don't want you here. Like, well, bro, like I'm here for the weekend. Like, you might as well, stop acting like that.
You gotta
His,
hold that
his
L,
mom
bro.
was
You gotta hold that
his
L.
mom was his mom was yelling at him, his sister was yelling at him and everything. So they were like, just go upstairs and go into the room and try to talk to him. Bro, I tried to open the door and he swung a knife at me. He was stabbing and jabbing at me with a knife, trying to stab me over her. That like,
So you knew
nah,
back then
man.
and you didn't warn nobody. That's what I hear you saying.
Duck,
You know what? I'm gonna not say nothing else. I'm not
I
Duck,
saying
swear,
nothing else.
yo, just
that was
listening to Mike's stories about women, yo, Mike, I swear Mike was the dude, yo, like just his storytelling, like I don't think Mike ever been rejected. Mike, you ever been rejected?
but you build up a callus. Like after you've been rejected, you realize, oh, wait, I ain't die. I didn't explode. Oh, I'm gonna keep shooting my shots. Somebody gonna say yes eventually.
Nah, bro, the
That,
dopest pickup, not even pickup line. When you went to the club and you lost your no, Shorty lost her phone. She was one of the promotion girls or something, and you was like, "Well, what do I get if I help you find the phone?" And I think she asked you, "What do you want?" And you was like, "I'll get your phone number." She's like, what do I get if you can't help me?" He's like, "You get my phone number." And she's like, "Well, what's the difference?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna call you, but you don't have to call me." I was like, oh, I
that
was like,
boy got
yo,
game.
that's when I knew Mike. And it's funny
Look at
because
that. Leave a
first seeing
lasting
you,
impression
when
on
I
a G.
first saw you, he had a button up on with the shirt open, the t-shirt, some sweatpants. But when I heard that story from him, I was like, I think I might have to reassess how I might be.
Wait, what'd you say I
When you first showed up at the job, I think you had on like a button up that was open, a t-shirt underneath, and some sweatpants on. And I was like, who this dude, yo? Oh man! But after hearing that story, I was like, all right, I might have to respect, bro.
I got game. I take on challenges. Well, I used to. I used to take on challenges. I used to. And you know it.
Oh man!
That's funny.
Almost bagged my cousin over a challenge. I hate you. All right, let's keep moving.
Almost
Y'all ready to
bagged a
wrap up?
couple cousins.
Y'all want to
Keeping it
finish
in the
at an
family.
hour?
What'd
We
you
we
say?
could we could finish it. I said we could just finish at the hour mark. G, I know you got some other topics for us.
All right. So most recently, we all we don't all, but Tory Lanez, the rapper, singer, whatever you want to call him, has been officially sentenced. Was it 10 years that he
Yeah, he
got?
got 10 years. Yep.
And ever since what last year, it's been ongoing amongst the black community. She lying, he did it. Free Tory, I support Tory, and you still got people that's in support of Tory. Do you think us as a black community and the rap community need to start holding people accountable when they mess up?
I think we do. I think we do. I want to get
time.
Duff's
What was the sentence? I'm sorry.
I don't know the exact charges.
He got 10 years.
He got 10 years.
He got 10 years
for shooting Meg Thee Stallion.
Right. No, I knew what it was for.
He didn't get. It wasn't for shooting her.
It wasn't.
No, it's for brandishing a weapon.
Wasn't he already
having
on probation
having a loaded gun?
What was
having
his
a loaded
potential?
gun? Having a
What was
loaded
his
gun.
potential max?
No.
3 to 10, I think they said. No, I think they said he was actually facing 20, but they got it down in 3 to 10. But they had to do the whole 10 though. They tell you, all right, Mike, you can do 3 to 10. You're not gonna be thinking you're gonna do the 10. You think you might do the lowest or in the middle. You don't think you're gonna do max.
He still might not. Good behavior is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't expect him to get quite that much. Honestly.
Me either.
I feel like he is being held accountable. I feel like celebrities usually get off with less, even if there is mandatory jail.
No, but I don't know if you saw the comments and everything leading up to it. It was, everybody was on Tory. Like, they know the situation, but they were still bringing him on tour, still doing songs with him. Everybody was siding with Tory. Oh, she lying. And there were people that were saying, yo, we have somebody who was harmed by another individual. We need to stand up for women, black women, when they're assaulted. And there were a lot of people that wasn't taking accountability for it. And people are still riding with Tory. Oh, free Tory, free Tory. And my whole thing is, just because you're black, I'm not going to ride with you just because you're black. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care if you're my boy. Like, wrong is wrong. If Mike shot Megan Thee Stallion, I'm like, dang, I hope he, get less a sentence, if I'm being real, but he got to hit that sentence for real.
Yeah, no, I agree. In every situation, you should be. But that's from my upbringing, right? My mom always told me, yo, if you get locked up, I'm not bailing you out. Like, that's how I was raised. So, yeah, do your time.
My dad used to say, I ain't coming
should be held accountable.
You, and I ain't coming to free you.
Hmm?
I think we hold each other accountable more than other ethnic groups. When we cancel somebody, they all the way cancel. When we say somebody guilty, they all the way guilty, even if they're innocent. OJ is still looked at in our community as a murderer.
Yeah.
Only thing he was found guilty of was that civil suit. That was it. They couldn't prove he killed her, but we still talk about OJ as a murderer. Actually, I got that as a topic today. If y'all wanna touch that one too. But
yeah, we can.
I thought I saw his name somewhere recently. He said something. Oh, he commented on the Henry Ruggs situation.
Yes.
I'm at a point with OJ where it's like, dude, just shut your mouth. Like, just don't talk. Even if you have those thoughts, like, find a parrot. Like, just don't say it out loud.
Right.
But they was also saying, back to the Megan and Tory situation, they were saying that, people weren't really in support of her. I'm the type of person, let's take it back to the Jussie Smollett situation. And, he said he was attacked and, the attackers looked like this. They were wearing this. They did this to him. I'm the type of person, I'm like, Dad, that's messed up. If it's true, I held my opinion until I got all the facts. I'm not, going to just jump on something until I know all the facts. And look what happened.
Yeah, but he was just found guilty yesterday. Well, a week ago now, but the sentencing was just yesterday. So
but
you can't have both ways.
Like, if they asked me, G, what do you think about the situation? I would have flat out said, hey, if it's true, then he deserves whatever sentencing, for that state or county or whatever they deem the punishment. But if she's, lying, then she needs to be held accountable.
I understand what you're saying, but you said you were upset that they were still bringing him on tour and stuff. What are they supposed to do?
No. I'm not saying I was upset. I was reading the comments like they were saying that they were still showing mad love and support for him, knowing that he was responsible for, attacking a woman.
But they didn't know that he was responsible until he was found guilty.
You're right.
So when he's going through the trial, the party keep rocking. Oh, he did it. That's when you do the record scratch.
I'm like, hey, look, that's just like the Michael Irvin situation. I was still treating him as he was innocent until found guilty. And that's how I kind of look at stuff. I'm like, hey, look, I'm gonna rock with this person until proven otherwise. Okay, you're guilty. Now I'll
We
cut you
still
off.
waiting on a verdict on that Michael Irvin thing, right?
I
The
was just
NFL
about
still
to
ain't got.
ask, was Irvin officially found guilty?
I think he was found not guilty because they found other videos to support what he was saying. I
Yeah, but he
believe
still
so.
ain't back on NFL Network.
Nah, he's still not on. So, but yeah, he basically was like, it's a shame. I'm glad that I had people stick up for me and had witnesses because if I didn't, my career and my name, my reputation would be dragged through the mud.
Right.
That's wild because I don't like Michael Irvin on NFL Network, but I want him back on there because I like hating on him. Like he's just
Actually,
too.
I
He talks
read
too loud.
something. I think I read something earlier today that said I think it was between him and Keyshawn they're considering for undisputed. I think that's what I read earlier today. I could be wrong. I might have mixed up the names.
Wow.
But no,
But yeah,
I wasn't mad that rappers and performers were still bringing them. Like I said, guilty until proven innocent. But in today's climate, you're guilty until proven innocent, and that's the part I don't like.
Yeah, nah, I hate that.
right.
I
It's
hate
supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. People want you to pick a side and stay on it too. That's the other thing. When you change your mind, they be like, "Oh no, don't try to do this now. Don't try to do that now." Like y'all remember when Rihanna had a video come out and she had Chris Brown music playing in the background, and people like yelled at her. How can
I
you
think
play
so.
his music in the
Yeah,
background and promote Chris Brown after what he did? Like, wait, why y'all upset? If I was the victim and I'm over it, who the hell? When she still apologized, she removed the video and all that. Like, nah,
it.
I'm not letting other people form my
More
opinion for me. I'm
importantly,
sorry.
Chris
I'm
Brown's
not.
music slaps. I don't care what you say. So
No, but
she's just
like,
embracing good music.
we cancel R. Kelly. Now he's been slowly trying to make a comeback on the music scene. Like people started playing his stuff recently. I don't know if they think it's like a statute of limitations or something. But if he serves his time and he comes out, is he not canceled anymore? Like he did his time, and I mean he's not getting out. He got like 80 years or something like that, right?
yeah,
Like
he's not getting out.
Yeah, he's not. He's not getting.
Uh,
But
is he
I'm
is
not.
there a way that we can start playing his music again or no?
if I saw somebody playing his music, I wouldn't, walk up to him like, "Hey, you need to." I'd low key start bopping to it, depending on what song
Right,
it
I'm
is.
not
But
stopping. I'm not stopping anybody from listening to his music. And if I do it and nobody's around, doesn't really, have I broken any rules?
bro, I
Oh
was
my
so
god.
mad. Like I hit Mike up. I had the perfect song in mind when I got married this year to go get my wife's garter. It was "Your Body's Calling Me." I wanted that song so bad, but I was like, he's canceled. I hit Mike up. I was like, Mike, bro, help me pick out a song to go get the garter to. Like, "Your Body's Calling Me" was right there. I hear you
Oh
calling.
no. You ain't got to do all that.
Yo,
Bro, it was. Yo, I had a whole routine in my head. I was about to go get it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I think that's enough. Actually, no. I'm gonna do this last OJ thing, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna do this last OJ thing. Oh, we were supposed to talk about that little TJ girl, but
I know nothing
did you?
of this individual.
I don't even know who
That
that
it was.
is. I've seen what was going on. You cover it real quick. You want me to get the spark notes?
No. It's okay. We'll do that next
I
time
don't
because
even know who
it's
this
gonna be.
individual is
It
before
don't.
the news,
It doesn't
and now
matter
they're
who
saying
the
that
individual
they're
is, right?
alive.
They had a YouTube presence. Little 14-year-old girl. They said her brother died. He's 21, and then they came out later and said that she died sometime this month. Um, her everything was updated. Her bio, everything said that she was dead. They called the dad at work and asked him if it was true. He works at his law firm. He was like, no comment, no comment. And then the family like released a statement saying how bad things were or whatever on her social media page. And then today they come out and say, "Oh, I got hacked." Now, if an album is coming out, because she was supposed to be trying to like do music and shit, if an album comes out, is this the biggest? What's it called?
It's
Publicity.
great for publicity. It's great for building
No, no, no,
attention.
no, 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 no. A rollout. Is
Standing
this the
out.
biggest rollout ever?
I don't think it'd be the biggest, but it's
Nah.
I think it's good. I think it's good to drum up the interest ahead of time.
Yeah, but
Great PR stunt. It's a great PR stunt if you're about to drop an album.
yeah, and not to mention each month we always get the rip so and so, and then now we got to run to the internet to find out. I keep forgetting. Was it James Earl Jones? James Earl Jones was trending, and my first thought was, "Oh my God, we lost Mufasa!" Like,
I hate when I see people's names I like trending. I get so mad, bro. Every time Betty White was trending before she died, I got scared every time.
Right, I'm about to say because they're either dead or they've done something that you really wish they hadn't done. Like
Well, no, with the one time with Betty, apparently she was on Saturday Night Live and she killed it. But that's why her name was trending. I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
me either.
So when I saw her name, I was like, oh no, not Betty. Like I wanted her to get to 100. And she
Speaking
still
of, do you think we jinxed it? The internet jinxed it.
absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
think that
Everybody wanted her to get
magazine
100.
didn't they do a magazine cover that they had put out saying that she had hit 100?
I think so. It was a lot of stuff going on with her and her name. And then she passed away like the month before her birthday or something, or the month of her birthday.
They put the magazine out like a week or two before, or I know the cover was circulating. So
I wanted to at least show the thing with OJ, but Henry Ruggs was sentenced and he only got 3 years. Damn, I got a couple of things I want to get to. It's sorry, some of them I can save, but Henry Ruggs was sentenced. He only got 3 years for the vehicular manslaughter. He was driving 156 miles an hour, hit this woman's car, killed her and her dog. And OJ Simpson came out and said he didn't get enough time. OJ freaking Simpson said that he didn't get enough time. Now,
I mean,
I'm gonna shut up.
talk about if you want an expert on vehicular, murders and vehicles and all that. I don't know. But we don't fault. OJ didn't do
it.
Well,
according to the
my
court.
question. So here's the actual post right here. I'm gonna zoom in on it. But it says 3 to 10 years wasn't enough for a sentence of Henry Ruggs. The math doesn't add up. I know I went to college on a football scholarship, but somehow this math is not adding up to me. He's admitting he's stupid. You're driving a car at roughly 160 miles per hour on a public street and end up killing a girl and her dog, and you get 3 to 10 years? That is
Yeah.
from Orenthal James Simpson. Now,
It's like they
I want to
only
get y'all
sentence
thoughts on
him.
this.
It's like they only sentence him for the dead dog and nothing else.
For real. And you know how people are about animals nowadays. I would not be surprised if they was like, you know what? There was a dog in there. We got to do something.
Because that, 160 alone, that's dumb. Under the influence, manslaughter. What's the minimum manslaughter? Got to be more than 3 to 10 years, right?
I was thinking probably like 10 to 15.
So yeah, I don't know. I do think he got off late. I don't think
he got off late.
If he only does 3 years, he could still potentially come back and try to make a comeback in the league. I don't think it would happen.
Depending on what the actual sentence is, it says 3 to 10. I don't know if that's what he's facing or if that's what he actually. I've never heard a sentence that says 3 to 10. I've never heard that be the sentence before. But there's certain places where you get sentenced to a number and then you only have to do 60% of the time. So I don't know if it's one of those scenarios. Either way, he didn't do anything with malice. I know that sounds insensitive, right? But
Yeah, that's
it's
why
not like
they
he was trying to
murder
kill
down
her.
into different degrees. First degree,
and he did seem
premeditated,
immediately remorseful. Like it was definitely not intentional.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But so it's kind of like you're going to jail for getting into a really bad car accident. You know what I mean? And it was really bad. He was speeding and all that stuff. I think 3 years. It's very, very unfortunate she died, and I think that's what people are looking at. You killed somebody. How are you only going to do 3 to 10 years? Right? I understand that. I think OJ is the perfect person to speak on improper sentencing. I think he's the perfect person to speak on improper sentencing. Do y'all remember what OJ, what his sentence was for the armed robbery in Las Vegas?
Yeah, no, I don't remember the years. I don't remember the years.
33 years they gave OJ for stealing his own shit back. It was his
No,
stuff.
I remember thinking
how
that
they
was
ended
ridiculous.
up getting him is when he went in there and he told them nobody's going anywhere. They was like, that's kidnapping or something like that. They was already trying to get OJ, and he went out and did something that got himself got.
Real quick, I wanna circle back to the Henry Ruggs sentence thing. Was it Dante Stallworth that it was manslaughter? What was his sentence? Because I feel like he did time and got out too. Like it wasn't as heavy a sentence as I was thinking it was going to be.
I'll look that up really quick. His sentence was, because his was an accident also.
Mm-hmm.
He struck and killed a pedestrian. This was a person walking.
Why do I feel like that was also in California?
No, that was in Florida.
Oh, it was in Florida.
That was in Miami Beach.
Okay.
Was he under the influence?
I don't remember. I don't want to
think so, but I don't remember. This was.
He only did 30 days.
Wow. But I didn't know. I didn't know that it was an accident. And if you only did 30 days,
he was drunk. G.
Okay.
Yeah, he was drunk.
That means his immediate family worked to deal with him with Stallworth. And look, the dude you just killed, he was a POS anyway. So give us, a settlement, and we'll just let it go.
I'm mad you're assuming things about the victim.
No.
That degree. Golly. The family was like, we not gonna miss him. Just break us off some bread. We get. That's what you saying.
Hey, bro, let one of your family members or somebody you don't care about, but they your family, like, Dad, you might play it up a little.
I can't think of a single relative that I would be so nonchalant about it. I can honestly say that. I can't think of a single relative.
Mike, are you thinking? Because I see your eyeballs move.
I'm not saying shit. Nope. Y'all not. Nope. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Pod About It. We thank y'all for checking this out. We're going to get up out of here unless the fellas got something to say. I'm going to put the final thought banner up.
After all, and everybody cheers.
Oh, and I got my PlayStation back. I got my PlayStation back, and I ain't turned it on yet. I wanted to try to play something tonight, but football's on, and I'm excited to start watching the new Walking Dead series. It's like 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8 episodes out already.
Oh,
I haven't watched it yet.
I gave up on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I haven't. I watched all the old one. I'm excited to see this Maggie and Negan spinoff. I want to see how that goes because they hate each other. Well, she hates him. And I'll probably watch some of that after football tonight. I'm excited to see CJ Stroud. Like, I want to see what my man's going to do. He's playing tonight, right? Isn't he with the Texans?
He's already done. 2 for 4, 13 or 14 yards and an interception.
Wait, they only put him in for the opening drive?
2 drives. The first drive ended on an interception. They put him back in there after.
I saw the pick. Dang it. I missed the second one. Oh, well, then this game is over then, as far as I'm concerned. That's all I wanted to see. I want to see how he did. All right. Those are my final thoughts. Fellas, the floor is yours.
My final thoughts are, Panthers football is back. The Panthers' first preseason game. Get to see Bryce Young on Saturday. I'm hyped for it. I can't wait. So that's where I'm at. By all accounts, he is as advertised so far in practices, even with the joint practice against the Jets. Apparently, he did his thing yesterday. They canceled today's practice because of the weather. But we'll see. Saturday will be the first look at him. I can't wait.
Keeping it football. Tomorrow, my Packers play their first preseason game. I get to get a good look at our starting quarterback, Jordan Love, and whoever our backup is. I don't know who our backup is. Realistically, it will be nice to see us make the playoffs, but as long as we compete this year, that's my expectation. Just compete, look good. That's all I'm hoping for.
Listen, I think the Lions will win in that division. So
I think so too. I think the Lions or Minnesota.
I think Minnesota walked that line way too. Like they got to come back to the mean. You're not winning that many 1-score games again. Like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
I don't think they improved their defense much enough to stay in those games, or their O-line enough. So
I have a question for you, G.
What's up?
Jordan Love has been your backup for
hey,
Like 4 years.
4 years.
this is interesting. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 seasons, right? He was drafted in 20. No, it might be 4. Was it 2020?
Yeah.
I don't know the exact year, but it's been 3-4 years.
Either way, I want to hear where Mike's going because I think where he's about to go is what I was thinking earlier today.
So, all right, here we go. I got his thing pulled up here. So he first round draft pick in 2020. So this is about to be year 4. 20, 21, 22, and then 23.
So he's been the backup for 3 years. Aaron Rodgers.
Right. What? And I'm not trying to be funny at all. Do you expect him to come out there and look like a rookie, or you expect him to come out there and look like what you see is who he's going to be? Because after 3 years, you shouldn't be expecting any more growth or anything like that.
Before you answer,
seeing
Mike's question is what I was literally thinking about early this morning when I was taking my trash out to the road. I was like, yo, after 3 years behind one of the greatest of all time, what are the expectations?
My expectations for the first couple of games, when I say couple, maybe 3 or 4, maybe a little, stumbling, but after that, I think he should start hitting the stride. Whatever stride that is, I'm not sure whether if it's a good stride, bad stride. I think by like the 5th game, we're going to see who he really is by then. I don't expect rookie by then. Like I said, the first 3 games, yeah, you getting the dust off. This is your first time getting some real reps as QB1. But by the 5th, 6th game, we're going to know what kind of person he is going forward.
So there's not a lot of room for growth. Like if he looks bad this season, you're not willing to say, hey, pick up his 5th year option and let's keep it moving. Like that. Well, that's actually
they already gave him.
And when we got Westbrook, that first year Westbrook was in LA, I was like, you know what? It's year 1. It might be an adjustment period. I'm willing to give them the season. Year 2, I'm like, all right, yeah, Russ, my dude, still a good player, but he just don't fit our system. I'm willing to give him the full season. But in my mind, by like game 6 to 10, I'm like, all right.
So let me ask you if this changes it. This is more because Mike just brought up the 5th year option. So the Packers did not pick up his 5th year option. They signed him to a 2-year extension in lieu of the 5th year option, which is the money is like it's fair, but it was a very fair deal for a dude that hasn't played. That it wasn't his fault that he hasn't played. So basically, they're giving him 2 years. It's a 2-year audition. To, hey, this is I am.
And I'm with it. I'm with it.
That was yeah. That
I'm
was
with the. I'm not one of those like by the 10th game if we're under 500. Oh, fire him! We shouldn't have let. I'm like, look, let's see what he got. Y'all jumped up in the draft to get this man. Give him a full season or 2 to see what he's got before you're ready to go get his replacement, or you trade him or whatever you want to do.
Yep, that contract to me signals that they're committed for 2 years.
And I think that's a good measuring stick. You got 2 years to show us what you got, bro.
That's honorable. That's honorable. So shout out to the fellas out there, man, watching. I appreciate y'all. Please, guys, tell somebody else about us. We need to get to 200 subscribers, and then I'll shut the whole podcast down. I just want to see G get his head waxed. I just want to hit the 200. That's all. I might go make 200 fake accounts tonight. Actually, let me just go ahead.
You ain't got the time
and do that. Let me just go ahead and do that, and I'll get us the subscribers. So, but yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight, man. Guys, I had a lot of fun.
It as well.
And I'll be back live. When's the next show I'm doing? Tomorrow? I'm doing a show is it tonight? Tomorrow. Hold on. I think he said Friday. I'm doing a show with 49ers Hive on Friday. What's today?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, damn, I'm supposed to be doing a nothing but Niner show tonight. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll do another show real quick. But guys, that's gonna do it for us right now. I will talk to y'all soon. Y'all be safe out there. We appreciate y'all for checking us out. Y'all have been phenomenal. Fellas, give yourselves a round of applause. Don't worry, I got you.